Jenny Marcroft.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister and asks, what update can he provide on the Coalition Government's progress?
The Right Honourable
we are just 11 months delivering across the board, injecting life back into New Zealand, the fast-track consenting bill. You've got to be pretty dumb to start laughing before you hear the answer, eh? Represents a knife through unnecessary red tape and delays, paving the way for infrastructure we badly need. The Regional Infrastructure Fund will pump $1.2 billion worth of much-needed stimulus into our regions, the backbone of the country. Establishing a National Infrastructure Agency, a vital move towards securing long-term and strategic investments that future-proof New Zealand's economy. A government serious about unlocking development and progress. RMA reform will set us on exactly that path. We're dealing with the country's health and education systems, and because of us alone, we will, in New Zealand, reach the smoke-free target in 2024, not sometime in the distant future.
Supplementary. What actions has the Coalition Government taken to uphold equal citizenship and democracy?
Cabinet communicated our expectations for public services being prioritised on the common sense basis of need, not race. Unfortunately, it was necessary to clarify that race or personal identity is in fact not a proxy for need. Anyone who understood poverty would know that. We have stopped Hey Pua Pua, which set New Zealand on a path of racial separatism, because we believe in one standards of citizenship for all New Zealanders, regardless of when you arrived here. We are now into phase 2 of the COVID-19 inquiry, which will rework the utterly inadequate terms of reference which we inherited. Sport New Zealand will be updating its guiding principles to ensure that we have fair competition above woke values being signalled. And we are sorting out the Marine Areas and Coastal Act so that we can get back to a solution we had when every coastal iwi agreed to it.
Supplementary. What has the Coalition Government achieved so far in restoring law and order?
Willie Jackson says nothing. He's talking about any common sense idea he might evince. We are empowering our police and courts to hold criminals to account. Gang membership is now an aggravating factor during sentencing. Instead of giving money to the gangs, we are coming down hard on them because Maori are the greatest victims of them. We are heading towards 500 more frontline police on the streets. A surge in applications. A surge in applications. Instead of hearing cheering over there because they pretend to be for law and order, they're jeering. Well, they say they came to jeer, but they'll be starting to cheer. A surge in applications and expanding recruitment wings also signal that our government is serious about law and order and putting, even you, victims first.
Well, I don't think I've got those concerns, but nonetheless, Jenny Marcroft.
Supplementary. How is the Coalition Government supporting workers?
This is a government for working people, because some of us know what hard work looks like.
Now just hang on, just hold on, wait on. Just a reasonable amount of interjection is always acceptable, but not that sort of barrage.
Can I start again?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much. This is a government that understands working people, understands their concerns, their hopes and their dreams. And those forgotten hard-working Kiwi battlers are on our mind. We have extended the Apprenticeship Boost scheme through to June 2028. They didn't. The accredited employer work visa is now geared towards filling high-skilled roles that help our New Zealand economy. The government is committed to and delivering moderate increases on the minimum wage. Set, of course, by you-know-who. Not there. The government is backing our workers, be they blue-collar or white-collar workers. Today we are celebrating, this is great news, hear it in silence. Over 16,000 Kiwis getting into work and off the job seeker benefit from July to September this year.
Okay.
No, 16,000.
Yeah.
And last of all, This coincides with a 133% increase in... Now, look, I want you to hear this, so keep quiet while I'm answering it. Yeah. This coincides with... I know you're not concerned about the workers. That's why you're shouting. Yeah. This coincides with the 133% increase in benefit sanctions being issued from just 11 months ago, which shows they are working.
Supplementary?
Yeah, okay, that's absolutely enough, particularly those sort of comments, with all due respect.
Supplementary.
Jenny Marquardt.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. What is this government's plans for much needed essential infrastructure like Marsden Point?
Mr. Speaker, this is a government that understands the vital need for our country to invest in our infrastructure. Critical infrastructure, starting a hospital plan and blowing the cost out way over what it was budgeted for is not a plan, it's irresponsibility.
Okay.
Look, be patient, help's on its way.
Okay. We're going to hear the rest of this answer in silence from both sides.
It's all good news, but critical infrastructure like Marsden Point that was allowed to covertly and secretly be shut down against the interests of this country is being seriously focused on at this point in time, and we are trying to get past the crisis that we are facing in stoppages because what we may think may be contaminated fuel because of our lack of access to what we once had when we were a world-leading country.